Good morning, everyone. Well, I don't think that our negotiation should be a renegotiation of the Iran agreement. I remind you, the five permanent members of the Security Council, plus one, Germany, plus all of the members of the EU engaged in this negotiation with Iran. So it's not up to the Congress of the United States to say, well, we're going to improve this or that. It is a package. They are not in violation of it. They have stopped going in the direction of producing a nuclear weapon, and they can't do that for 10, 15, 20 years in different stages along the way. Without the agreement, it would be that they were months away from developing a nuclear weapon. So we have to take yes for an answer. So it's not up to the Congress to have its own side negotiations on this. Well, I don't know what he's putting out today, but I do know it is a sabotage of the Affordable Care Act, and quite frankly, a real disservice to the American people, many of whom voted for him. It's heartbreaking, and it lacks knowledge about what the role is of FEMA and the others in time of natural disaster, what our responsibility is as the federal government to the people of our country. And I remind that the people of Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico are American citizens, fight in our war, die for our safety, for our security. And we're all Americans, and we owe them what they need.
The Capitol. It was nice. It was really nice. First, look, we have I was at FEMA last week. We have 17,000 personnel on the ground in Puerto Rico between the Guard, the Reserves, and FEMA. We're in the midst of a humanitarian crisis. So right now, while we're responding to a humanitarian crisis, these are the personnel that are necessary to respond to this humanitarian crisis: Guard, Reserves, Airlift, seaports being opened, Navy, Air Force, and FEMA. That is necessary, and that's what's happening right now. But yes, we need to make sure that Puerto Rico can begin to stand on its own 2 feet. They already had tough fiscal problems to begin with. You've heard me talk about the PROMESA legislation that's now in law, and we've got to do more to help Puerto Rico rebuild its own economy so that it can be self-sufficient. But at the moment, and that's why I'm going down there tomorrow, at the moment there's a humanitarian crisis that has to be attended to, and this is an area where the federal government has a responsibility, and we're acting on it.